the United States has frozen more than $130 million worth of cryptocurrency held in digital wallets linked to Iran's central bank, in what Washington describes as another major step to curb Tehran's access to funds generated through alleged illicit financial networks. The announcement was made by U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who said the action is part of a broader campaign to disrupt Iran's use of digital assets for financing its activities. According to Bessent, the U.S. Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control, commonly known as OFAC, sanctioned multiple cryptocurrency wallets allegedly tied to Iran's central bank. As a result, digital assets worth more than $130 million have been frozen. But what does freezing cryptocurrency actually mean? Unlike cash that can be physically seized, cryptocurrency remains stored in digital wallets. However, once those wallets are sanctioned and frozen, the funds cannot be transferred, sold, withdrawn, or used. In simple terms, the money still exists, but it is locked and inaccessible. The United States alleges that Iran has increasingly relied on cryptocurrency to move funds outside traditional banking channels and bypass international sanctions. In a post on X, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the United States remains committed to disrupting what he described as Iran's illicit financial activities, including its alleged abuse of digital assets. He added that Washington would continue to aggressively target financial networks linked to Tehran and deny the Iranian government access to proceeds generated through what the U.S. calls illicit revenue schemes. The sanctions were imposed by OFAC, the agency responsible for enforcing U.S. economic and trade sanctions across the world. Cryptocurrency has become an increasingly important focus for U.S. sanctions enforcement because digital assets can sometimes be transferred across borders without relying on conventional banking systems. By freezing these wallets, Washington hopes to make it significantly harder for Iran to access and move large sums of money through digital channels. The latest sanctions are part of the Trump administration's wider strategy of increasing economic pressure on Tehran. The financial crackdown also comes amid rising military tensions between Washington and Tehran. Washington says these measures are aimed at protecting international shipping lanes, countering regional threats, and limiting Iran's military capabilities. With financial sanctions, military operations, and diplomatic pressure now unfolding simultaneously, the latest cryptocurrency freeze highlights how digital assets have become another key front in the ongoing confrontation between the United States and Iran.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.